Hello, this is John. I play drums in a band called Cleft, and we've just finished recording our second EP, which is sounding pretty massive. And we just thought we'd give you a quick rundown of all of the gear that we used when we were doing recording the guitar and drums. Oh, and that's kind of pretty much all we've got. So here's Dan to explain a bit about his pedals and guitars and stuff that I don't really know very much about.
So that's my channel select for my Hayden Mofo, which we'll look at in a sec, which is next door. This is a Boss V-wah, which I don't really use as a wah pedal, I use it as kind of like a filter, more like a synth. This is my Fulltone Ultimate Octave, which is for like super gnarly, horrible octave fuzz. I'll show you some gulch. And that's my main overdrive sound, which is what's it called? CM2 by Digitech, just an overdrive pedal basically. My other main part of my sound is the Micro Pog by Electro Harmonix. That's for all the main sub-octave stuff, and it's also got an octave up, which I use occasionally. And then got another octave pedal number 3.
Oh my god!
Which is the Boss OC2. They do make a polyphonic one, but this is the older version. It sounds really, really sludgy and dirty, which is quite nice. And then tuner, obviously, to stay in tune very roughly. And then my delay pedal, which is the Echo Park by Line 6. I'll have to kind of fiddle with that quite a lot. I really could do with about 4 or 5 of them, but I don't have any money to do that. And then I've got my bass DI, which is a Behringer, unfortunately. But that's for the bass amp modelling. And that all goes, well, one of it goes to the recorder down there, the Zoom R24. And then that other part of it goes to my guitar amp.
Stuff all over the floor.
Which is next door.
She's making a lot of noise.
It's making a lot of noise. Should we turn that off? Which is masked by John's bass drum container type thing.
A quality bit of shielding that.
Yeah, so we've got
DIY ethos.
So we've got a Hayden Mofo 30, turned all the way up, completely maximised, and a Harley Benton 2x12 cab with Celestin V30s in it, and that's an SM57. And that's it, really. That's everything.
Apart from that, you've left out a key part of this chain.
What have I forgot? Oh, my guitar!
Your guitar!
Oh, yeah!
Bell end.
Yeah! Well, it's a guitar, look.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fender Telecaster Blackout. Seymour Duncan's in there. It's about as black as a guitar could ever be, apart from the really girly pink strap that I've got on it.
That is amazing.
Which is a present from my dad, so I have to use it.
If only you could get black strings, it would be complete.
We'll get there one day. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I've also got a Strat, which I just got, which I'm going to be using at home. And yeah, that's white, so I've got black and white.
Amazing. You're a man of 2 colours, basically.
Yeah, I'm a pretty simple black and white kind of guy, really.
And what are we using in terms of recording setup here?
Everything's going straight into the Zoom R24. Got a bunch of quite cheap microphones really, apart from your 2 Sennheiser ones. We do have nicer overheads, but one broke.
We're running 2 Samson CO2 condensers.
There you go.
Which is should be a match pair from a drum set. And then we've got a third one on the rack tom. We've got a Sennheiser E602 running in the kick drum, which is kind of half in, half out. Make sure it gets a lot of click off it. We've got round on the snare drum, we have the Sennheiser E604 clip-on dynamic And on the floor tom we've got an SE Electronics, what's it called, Dan?
SE2000.
An SE2000 on the floor tom. And that's pretty much it in terms of miking. And obviously we've got the SM57 on Dan's guitar cab.
And that's it.
Yeah, and a load of really dodgy mic stands which have a tendency to fall over all the place.
Yeah.
And the amazing light, which kind of doesn't stay upright
Equally
very much.
broken.
Yeah, lots and lots of tape. And in terms of my kit, I've got a Sonor SQ2 vintage Beech in black sparkle, which is a 12x8, 15x13, 22x17 kick drum. I've got a 13x6 SQ2 snare, which is also vintage Beech, and I've got a pork pie snare 13-inch down there as well, which is tuned really low and got loads of dampening on it for a massive fat sound, which we're using on Trapdoor. And I've got Sabian HHX 13 hats, 18-inch Ozone crash thingy with holes in, an 8-inch AA splash, 21-inch HHX groove ride, a Stagg black ice bell effort thing, can't remember what it's called, Sabian HHX Stream 19, I think, yeah, and then a weird stacky thing here that I've made out of a Zildjian Oriental 12-inch trash and a Stagg 10-inch splash, I think, that I ended up cutting down because it was tuning my sticks. And a separate China over there, which is a Dream 12-inch, I think. Yeah, 12-inch.
Dream China.
It's a dream. It's so dreamy. And that's pretty much it in terms of my setup.